I am Shanmuramanan, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering from Pondicherry College of Engineering. Last class, I taught problem based on bar element, problem number 1 and 2. That problem number 1 is, there is a vertical bar element, and the first problem is self-weight is neglected, and second problem is a vertical bar element with self-weight is considered, and this third problem is a problem based on bar element, that is horizontal bar element. For horizontal bar element, there is no self-weight. First, read the question. A rod subjected to an axial load P equal to 600 kilonewton. Axial load means load act along axis. Is applied as shown in figure. Divide the domain into two elements. So in our questions, the domain is divided into two elements. Determine the following. Displacement at each node. There's a two element means there's a three node, node 1, 2, 3. Therefore, displacement at each node means here we go to find U1, U2, U3. Stresses in each element, there's a two element, and reactions at each node point. Take area equal to 250 mm square, E equal to 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. Given data, axial load P equal to 600 kilonewton, area Young's modulus. First, actually in this diagram, one end is fixed and other end there is a gap between the bar element and the wall. The distance between the bar element and wall is 1.2 mm. So once we apply the load, axial load, this bar element touch the wall or not. If the bar element touch the wall, then there is a displacement, and here we go to find the followings. So first here we go to find whether the bar element touch the wall or not. So displacement, deformation at node is given by del L equal to PL by AE. P equal to 600 into 10 cube. 600 kilonewton means, kilo means 10 cube, therefore 600 into 10 cube. L, length equal to 150 mm, this side 150 mm, area 250 mm square, Young's modulus 2 into 10 raised to 5, and simplify these values, and the value yields 1.8 mm. The gap between the wall and node 3 is 1.2 mm. So the contact occurs between the bar and the wall. So there is a contact between the bar and the wall. Therefore, displacement U3 equal to 1.2 mm. So here we find U3. Next, draw the free body diagram of the given question. So in our question, it is clearly mentioned there is a two element. Two elements means it has three nodes, node 1, node 2 and node 3. And node 1 is fixed. And node 3 we already find, that is U3 equal to 1.2 mm. Here one thing is very important. For a horizontal element, horizontal one-dimensional element, there is no self-weight. So horizontal element, there is no self-weight. Therefore here we go to find the finite element equation for element 1 and finite element equation for element 2. For element 1, F1, F2 equal to. So the finite element equation for bar element is given by F equal to Ku, where F is the body force vector, K is the element stiffness matrix, and U is the displacement. So expand that formula, it will become F1 F2 equal to A1 E1 by L1 for element 1 and matrix of 1 minus 1 minus 1 1 U1 U2. Substitute all the values. A value 250, Young's modulus, length for element 1 150. After solve all these value, the value yields 3.33 into 10 raised to 5. And for assembled purpose, we need we make this coefficient value of the matrix should be same for element 1 and 2, and so therefore here I multiply this 3.33 inside the matrix. Therefore the value become 3.33 minus 3.33 minus 3.33 3.33, and element 1 have two nodes, node 1 and 2. Therefore here I put value 1 and 2 over the matrix. Similarly for element 2, F2 F3 equal to A2 E2 L2 for element 2, and matrix of 1 minus 1 minus 1 1 u2 u3. Substitute all the corresponding values and the value yields same value, area, Young's modulus and length also same, therefore that is 3.33, and we multiply 3.33 inside the matrix, therefore 3.33 minus 3.33 minus 3.33 3.33. So element 2 have two nodes, element 2 have two nodes, node 2 and 3, therefore here we put the value 2 and 3 over the matrix. So next step is assemble the final element equation 1 and 2. So this is node 1, node 2, node 3. This values represents node 1, node 2, node 3, and this one is node 1, node 2, node 3. This value represents the total 3 nodes. Therefore here we go to assemble for element 1, 1 and 1 equal to 3.33. Therefore here we substitute the values 3.33 for 1 and 3.33, and for 2 1 equal to minus 3.33. Therefore 2 1 equal to minus 3.33. There is no 3 1, therefore simply we put dash. 1 2 equal to 1 and 2 equal to minus 3.33. Therefore here we put the value minus 3.33, and 2 2 equal to, from element 1 2 2 equal to minus 3.33. Therefore here we put the value 3.33 and come to, so the first element is over. For second element 2 and 2 equal to 3.33. Therefore here we substitute, put the value 2 equal to 3.33, and 3 2 equal to minus 3.33. Therefore 3 2 equal to minus 3.33. There is no 1 3. Therefore simply we put dash. 2 3 equal to minus 3.33. 3 3 equal to 3.33. And simplify all these value, the value yields, this is the global finite element equation, f1 f2 f3 equal to 10 raised to 5, 3.33 minus 3.33. For dash simply we put 0, minus 3.33 6.666 minus 3.333. For dash simply we put 0, minus 3.333 3.333. Next step, apply boundary conditions. Node 1 is fixed, therefore u1 equal to 0. Self weight is neglected. I already told you, for horizontal bar element there is no self weight. Only the vertical element have self weight. It is considered or not considered, that is depend on the question. So self weight is neglected for horizontal element. Therefore f1 equal to f3 equal to 0. Because here this is node 1 and node 3 equal to 0, because there is no force act in the node 1 and 3, and self weight is neglected. Therefore f1 and f3 equal to 0. But at node 2 there is a point load is act, therefore f2 is not equal to 0. f2 is not equal to 0. Therefore we put value f2 equal to, load equal to 600 kilonewton. Therefore ft equal to 600 into 10 cube. At node 3 we already find u3 equal to 1.2 mm. Substitute all the values in the global equation. f1 equal to 0, f3 equal to 0, and f2 equal to 600 into 10 cube, and u1 equal to 0, u3 equal to 1.22, u1 equal to 0. Therefore here we go to strike out the first row and first column. Then simplify this. This matrix form is transformed into simultaneous equation form. Then the value yields. Yes, this one is equal to 0. Oh, therefore here this value 10 raised to 5 into 6.66 into u2 minus 10 raised to 5 into minus 3.33 into 1.2 equal to 600 into 10 cube. Therefore solve these equations, simplified you will get u2 equal to 1.5 mm. To find stresses in each element. So displacement of each nodal point is fine. U1 equal to 0, U2 equal to 1.5 mm and U3 equal to 1.2 mm. Next step, here we go to find stresses in each element. Stress sigma equal to, this is the general stress equation for bar element, sigma equal to E du by dx. For element 1, sigma 1 equal to E into du, that is U2 minus U1 by L1. Substitute the value for Young's modulus value and U2 value 1.5, U1 node 1 is fixed, that is 0, length equal to 150. After simplify this value, the value yields sigma 1 equal to 2000 Newton per mm square. For element 2, sigma 2 equal to E into U3 minus U2, because there is 2 node in the element 2, node 2 and node 3, therefore U3 minus U2 by L2. U3 equal to 1.2, U2 equal to 1.5, Young's modulus equal to 2 into 10 raised to 5, length equal to 150. After simplify this value, the value yields sigma 2 equal to minus 400 Newton per mm square. Next, to find reaction force at each node. Reaction force at each node, the value, the formula is given by R equal to K U star minus F. So R1, R2, R3 equal to, this is the global stiffness matrix. This is the global stiffness matrix. This is the displacement U1 equal to 0, U2 equal to 1.5, U3 equal to 1.2 minus force vector F1 and F2, F3 equal to 0 because sulfate is neglected. Point load is act in the second node 600 into 10 cube. After simplify this equation, so matrix is 3 by 3 matrix into 3 by 1 matrix, you will get 3 by 1 matrix, 3 row 1 column. And simplify this equation, finally the resultant force yields, value yields R1 equal to minus 5 into 10 raised to 5 Newton, R2 equal to 0 Newton, R3 equal to minus 1 into 10 raised to 5 Newton. Thank you.